Good morning to all. Now we are going to discuss about the socio-economic religious condition during the Nawab period. Society. During the period of Nawab rule in Tamil society, which lasted from the late 17th century to the mid 19th century, significant changes occurred that shaped the socio-cultural fabric of the region. The Nawabs, who were Muslim rulers appointed by the Mughal Empire, brought about a blend of Persian and indigenous influences in Tamil society. One notable aspect of Tamil society under the Nawabs was the emergence of a syncretic culture. The Nawabs also played role in shaping religious dynamics, adopted a policy of religious tolerance, allowing Hindus to practice their faith freely. This religious harmony further enriched the culture tapestry of Tamil society during this period. In terms of social structure, the Nawabs maintained a hierarchical society system, but they also integrated local customs and traditions. Influence of Persian courtly ethic was visible in the courts, but the Nawabs retained local practices to connect with their subjects. Position of women. One of the most important parameter of particular society is the condition of the woman, and Bengal under the Nawabi rule is no exception. Before the coming of the British rule, religion did not recognize equal rights of man and with few exceptions, majority of the masses of women were not given education. They were burdened with domestic duties and Mangal Kavya literature, which clearly depicts the condition of women in medieval Bengali society. In 18th century, Bengal Mangal Kavya literature greatly flourished based on oral tradition and folk tales. The Manasamangal, Sasti Mangal, and Dharma Mahamangal Kavyas of medieval Bengal content tales of women devotion to Manasa, Sasti Mangal, and Dharma were folk deities of non-Aryan origin and were later accepted in the Brahminical fold. Some famous Sasti Mangal poets were Rudra Rama Chakravarti and Sankara. Both of them belong to this period. Royal ladies of the Nawabi harem exercised enormous influence in court, politics, and administrative posts as well as they patronized art and culture. Begums had profound interest in arching, horse riding, hunting, cooking, gardening, and domestication of animals. Nausheri Ban Begum was the only wife of Nawab Murshid Quli Khan, and her father was a high ranking officer in the Mughal government. She was interested in Islamic sciences from her childhood and well versed in Islamic studies. Sharaf Nisa Begum was only wife of Nawab Aliwardi Khan. She exercised profound influence in the political matters of Aliwardi Khan. She was brave and wise lady who possessed vast political knowledge. She also uses to participate in the hunting expedition in the Sundarban area along with her husband. Mundi Begum, wife of Mir Jafar, was born in a very poor family and achieved high position by her merit and efficiency. She was close associate of the British Governor General Warren Hastings, also learned the art of dancing from her child. Economic conditions during Nawab's period. The economic conditions during the Nawab period varied across regions and were influenced by factors such as trade, agriculture, and governance. Agriculture. Agriculture was the primary economic activity during the Nawab period. The agrarian economy was largely dependent on the monsoon, and the availability of water for irrigation played a crucial role in crop production. Cash crops such as indigo, opium, and cotton were significant contributions to the economy. The cultivation of these crops was often promoted by the Nawabs to generate revenue. Trade and commerce. Trade flourished in many Nawab ruled regions due to their strategic locations on trade routes. Major cities like Lucknow, Murshidabad, and Hyderabad become important centers for trade and commerce. The East India Company established its presence during this period, gradually gaining control over trade and economic activity. Art and craft. The Nawab period witnessed the flourishing of art and craft industries. Cities like Lucknow become renowned for the intricate craftsmanship, including fine textile, jewelry, and metalwork. Taxation system. The economic structure was based on a system of taxation. Nawabs levied taxes on agricultural produce. Religious tolerance. Nawabs were generally known for their religious tolerance, allowing the coexistence of different religions, communities within their domains. Hindu festivals and traditions were often celebrated alongside Islamic ones, fostering a pluralistic and inclusive atmosphere. Culture. The period of Nawab rule in Tamil society spanning from the late 17th century to the mid 19th century witnessed a rich tapestry of cultural development. Architecture. Nawab period left behind a legacy of architectural marvels, including grand mosques and tombs, showcasing the rich Islamic architectural style. Examples include the Bara Imambra in Lucknow, commissioned by Nawab Asaf ud Dawla, and the Modi Masjid in Delhi, built by Bahadur Shah. Persian and Urdu literature. Persian was the official language of administration and culture during the Nawab period. Urdu, a language that evolved as a fusion of Persian and local dialects, gained prominence during this time and become a significant medium for poetry and literature. Decline of Mughal Empire. The decline of the Mughal Empire during the 18th century contributed to regional instability and the rise of semi-autonomous nabobs who governed their territories with varying degrees of independence. British East India Company. With the advent of the British East India Company, the power dynamics shifted and the British became increasingly influential. The British adopted a policy of promoting their interests while maintaining a semblance of respect for their local customs and religious practices. Nawab period laid foundation for the synthesis of various cultural and religious elements that contribute to the rich tapestry of Indian heritage.